Hey there, thanks for stopping by. Taylor Carver here from thetradinganalyst.com. We're going to take a look at the market here, and I'm going to discuss first. I'm going to get on my little pedestal here, and I'm going to discuss kind of just the broader picture of the market and some general concepts here that I think are really important for you to remember. And then I'm going to narrow it down into the more recent action and get into some more specific near-term levels. Okay, so first I want to discuss kind of the general market from a broad, longer-term view. Okay, if you're day trading the market here, this video may not apply to you. But if you're taking any kind of swing positions, anything like that, then this video is going to be really helpful to you. So, first and foremost, I want to discuss a lot of people act like the market has not experienced some kind of a dip or bearishness or correction this entire way up. And so they think, oh, the market's been going straight up since 2009, so that must mean that we're about to experience some kind of a bear market or some kind of a top or something like that, just because it's been, according to them, 10 years since we saw some kind of a retracement lower. Okay? But a lot of people forget that this move right here, this down move that happened in October of 2018, or a little bit before that, the end of 2018, was an almost 30% down move. Almost 30%. But people tend to forget that that literally just happened less than a year ago. Okay? Less than a year ago, we experienced one of the quickest and biggest down moves that the market has ever seen. So I think it was about a 28% down move, something like that. Okay? And that happened in just about 3 months. Whereas if you look at the last two bear markets that we saw, here's the 2001 bear market right here, and you can see it experienced about a 40% drop, something like that, 40% drop. Both of these drops right here in the 2000 and then the 2009 drop as well. But it took a lot longer for that to happen, okay? You can see that we didn't experience any kind of huge drops any of these months, okay? This is, by the way, this is the monthly chart, okay? But if you look over here, we saw, boom, this month, huge red day, or a huge red right here. Then kind of a sideways month, and then boom, the next one, another huge red month right here. And if you look, these red months are bigger than any of the months right here. Maybe this month right here at the end of 2009 was just as big, but other than that, nothing close to this, okay? And this bear market that we saw was very short-lived, but it was very, very powerful to the downside. So everyone kind of forgets about that. Okay, the other thing that people forget about is this little sideways trading that we had right here. Okay? Okay, that's not a bear market, but it is a rest. Okay? See how the market just kind of goes straight up right here, not really resting, but here's that rest. Okay? And this is what the market needs to kind of reset to build up energy for the next move higher. Notice how right here, this move up from 2002 to 2008, we didn't really see much of a rest. Okay, it just pumped higher, boom, 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 no rest, and then we reset again. Now, so right here, we had that rest period. Okay, so boom, the market rested right here. And then look at what happened when it broke out. Boom, broke out right here, came back, retested it, and then huge move up, okay, for a few years, all right? A few years higher before, and we didn't have one red month right here, not one. Huge move higher. Now, what we're seeing right here is a very, very similar action right here, okay? We have this sideways trading right here, very, very similar, except a lot more bearish and a bigger dip right here, but essentially the same thing, okay? So we rested here, and now just earlier this month, we broke out of this huge sideways pattern, okay? And as you can see, we've got about 2 days left in the month, 1 day left in the month, something like that. And as it stands right now, this is looking like a huge breakout right here, okay? So do not underestimate the power that this market can have, okay? Do not forget that the market already experienced what people like to consider a crash, okay? Not too long ago. We already had our bearish reset, okay? We already had our reset. So people talking about how there's euphoria in the market, people talking about how the market hasn't seen any kind of a break or anything like that. Well, yeah, maybe in the last year, but if you look out at the monthly chart like we're looking here, you see this sideways trading right here, and we're breaking out of this pattern. Very, very similar to what we did over here, okay? Very, very similar. And there was no euphoria here. We headed higher for another 3 years, all right? So this is what we're looking at in the market, okay? We've got a lot of things that are very, very similar here, okay? So definitely do not underestimate the power of this market. The market, to me, is just beginning its breakout right now. This is the beginning stages. I know I'm probably going to get a lot of flack from all the people that are bearish, but that doesn't matter. All that matters is price, and price is heading higher. So that's the monthly chart. Let's kind of break it down to the daily chart. And this is looking at about 100 days. So as you can see, the trend is very, very much so in the upward direction. I've been long since down here. I got my long signal. I have a strategy that I trade for myself and all of my clients that I manage money for. I do a lot of other trades within the service as well that are shorter term, but my main strategy that I put the most money towards is this strategy right here that I got long down here, and I am still long, okay? Still long because my trailing stop has not gotten hit, all right? And this is a huge, huge gain for myself and my clients. So what we're looking at here for the S&P 500, really just a beautiful uptrend. We had this little kind of sideways trading right here, all right? And we broke over that range this week. Okay, we gapped up and closed over that range right there. Okay, kind of similar to how we broke out of this little range right here. With this action, we headed higher. So that's kind of what I'm looking at for the S&P 500. The Dow and the NASDAQ, all very, very similar. Looking, to me, this is just a little bull flag breakout. We closed last week at a new all-time high. Okay. Nothing bearish about that. Okay, we can see little dips here and there for sure, but right now I don't see anything bearish about the market. And again, I showed you that longer term view of the market, and that's what you have to remember. Okay, that's what you have to remember. Look at the longer term view, and I'll just go back maybe 10 years on the daily chart. All right, let's bring it back maybe 3 years. Okay. So what we have here is, even if we head lower by kind of a lot, okay, we still have a lot of support below us, okay? Previous resistance was there, and right here, and we're just barely over this level, guys. Barely over this level. And like I showed you what happened in the 2015 market where we traded sideways. Yes, we broke over it. And then we kind of retested it. Remember I mentioned that retest. So I would not be surprised to see a retest here. I'm not saying it will retest it, but I'm saying that if we do retest it, it's not the time to get bearish. Okay, it's not the time to get bearish. In fact, the lower we go into this level and even maybe a little bit below it, the more bullish that I would get because this is a buy the dip market environment. Okay, and if you think otherwise, then I really, really think that you need to adjust how you look at the market because price is the only thing that matters. Okay, a lot of people like to factor in Trump or Obama or the Fed or the rate cuts, anything else that's out there. But all that matters, the only way we get paid is by price. Okay, price moves higher and you're long, you make money. Price moves lower and you are short, you make money. Okay, that's the only way that you make money. You don't get paid more or less based off of what's happening with the president, what's happening with the rate cuts. All that matters is price, and that's why I really implore you to pay attention to mostly price. I pay attention to price exclusively, but it took me a long time to get to that point. Anyways, I will stop talking your ear off, but I really hope that this video was helpful for you. The level here, let me just go over that specific level, is right around 2950 as a support level. So if we head lower, 2950 approximately is going to be a very, very nice bounce zone. So what you're looking at right now is the real-time portfolio tracker that all of my paying clients get access to. And what this is every single trade that we ever make is uploaded here. The wins, the losses, the break-even trades, all of them go on here on this spreadsheet. So as you can see, I don't just talk the talk, I actually walk the walk. And all of these trades are sent out in real time via text message to all of my paying clients. Okay, so if you want to make winning trades, these are option trades. Most of them are lasting anywhere from 1 to about 15 days, depending on the market conditions and the trade. And as you can see, the results that we're able to get are very, very good. Okay, you can see here we've got a string of, what is this, about 7 wins. We've got a couple that are almost 100%, over 100%, and you can see that the losses here are very, very small in comparison. This is a 16% loss. This is a 3% loss, an 18% loss. As you can see, the wins are so much bigger. 59%, 98%. Here's a big win right here. 254% gain right there on that options trade. I'll move my face. That was on nugget calls that we got earlier this month, a couple weeks ago. So, as you can see, we get results. And if you want to get results in the market, I'm happy to share my trades with you. All you have to do is sign up at thetradinganalyst.com, view the membership options. We've got a special going on the annual membership right now. It's the lowest price we've ever had. And I do want to mention, too, one thing, and I know I've been saying this for a little while now, but we are raising the prices coming up here very soon. I'm just waiting on my web designer to fix a few things on the website, and as soon as he does that, we're going to go live with these new higher rates. So why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because these new current rates that you see on the website are only going to be around for a very limited time, and once the new higher rates go up, you're going to have to pay that higher rate. So if you're interested in joining, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll be happy to answer them, but if you're interested in joining, I suggest you do it now before the higher rates go up. So if you have any questions about the chart or anything I discussed in this video, including the membership, please feel free to reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to chat with you. Have a great rest of your day. See you guys next time.